Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Esco. Still, oh no, it's probably not morning for you at this point, but, you know, good day. Ooh. What's funny about this, if I shut off my music, get rid of the scene, unmute the game, it's the same music. So that's fun. 3 p.m. potato. Supposed to be potato. Anyway. Hope you're doing well. Hope work is okay. I guess you went into the office today, maybe? Probably. Looked like you did. Hopefully that's been fun. What'd I do? I don't remember what I did on the first stream. I guess this is day 3, but I don't remember what day, like how far I got in day 1, but important thing is last time I got the weapon that, I got the weapon that I've been looking for, or looking forward to. The weapon that I'm gonna play the run on, which is a meat cleaver. Yeah, I'm about to dip soon though. Ain't none to be done. That's good. You found the cord thief? Are they like drawn and quartered? Did you beat the crap out of them? Did you bring them to... You're gonna meet them behind Mackey's after work. Oh, I need to play the other controller. Actually, I'm gonna try that. So I have a blue controller. Every single system I have, I try to have a black and a blue controller. So I have blue for PS4 and a black one. Same for PS3, but this one's like really dark blue. Anyway, it sucks. This R2 is like funky. Either way, I'll be right back. Well, good. Okay, it works. No, but my boss actually chewed the guy out. That's good. Would you have wanted that to happen? Have happened? Oh, this feels really different. It's the same controller, just black. I really didn't know the meat cleaver had magic damage. This weapon is up, dude. Oh, that's unequipped. $90 plus 28. It was just a more dramatic reaction than what I expected. Was it? Oh, is it crazy? This is so gross. Do you think like your boss was defending you, or maybe it's a situation that that like has been popping up and it's pissing off your boss, or maybe like your boss had some prior, they were pissed off before today or something else? Maybe it's because bro had lost his and just decided yoink mine. Like, that's such a dumb thing to do. I wonder. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I might... Okay, everything sucks because there's like sticky stuff on this controller. What the hell? I don't know what it is about... Oh, now it's wireless. I don't know what it is about, like, controllers. I just put them in a box and they become, like, sticky. Ew, I think he was just disappointed in the other guy because they're a lead designer. Ah. So... I didn't need that lizard per se, but it's unfortunate that I lost him. It's okay, we continue on, I don't think I'll like this weapon too much, so hopefully it's just really strong. So does that mean you ordered your new thing and you have your old cord now? Is that what I'm hearing? I'm gonna look up if this is like an upgradable weapon. I don't think so. Yeah, you can't upgrade boss weapons in this. Totally fine. Did I? Oh, I beat Flame Lurker. Man. Okay. I'm not like... I have to point this out to Shoals. When she... If she comes here. Or after today. I get the new thing on Monday. I will swap to that when it arrives. Well, that's poggers. Or could you potentially have 3 monitors? Is that what could happen? That would be pretty cool. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I gotta go home. Got to go home. You already have 3 monitors? I didn't know that. Well, that'll be fun. At least you'll have whatever you had until Monday, right? Back to normal until you get your upgrade. Esco, I think I haven't asked you. Oh, you go. Oh, never mind. Bye, Esco. Bye. Be safe. Have a good... You said you drive home, but you showed me... I thought you were, like, within walking distance of your work. Oh, I need to die. Okay. So I guess I'll do a little recap while I'm alone here. So, I really don't remember what happened on day 1. But I guess day 1 was just Boletaria 1 and 2? But I feel like I would have done more if I played that long. And maybe I beat Armor Spec. I don't remember, but the last stream I did the first worlds. No, the first areas of every world. I'm sorry. I don't feel sick, but I have a lot of like sick symptoms. I'm so snotty this morning. My cough is the same as it has been, so I don't know if that's any different, but I'm just so full of boogers. Do you have anything new to say?
But perhaps
no, he does not. So, did the first level of every world the last time, so did Stonefang, Tower of Latria. Oh, Patches is here. I'll go talk to him. Shrine of Storms and Valley of Defilement. Shrine of Storms had the Adjudicator, which was the boss, and he gave us a swollen demon soul. And then we went and did Stonefang 2, second level of Stonefang, and fought and killed Flame Lurker. First tried, with a bastard sword and no magic. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Did not think that would happen. And then we used Flame Lurker's soul to turn... You can give that soul to the blacksmith in Stonefang. I was going to say Firelink. And upgrade weapons into boss weapons. So we got this meat cleaver. And it's really strong. Patches was also there, and I think we pissed him off, so let's see what he has to say.
Well, I remember you. I'm glad I found you. I found some really nice trinkets. Well, we've been long acquainted, so I'm willing to part with them at a special price. but only if you buy today.
What have you got? Oh, I have to go get my souls. He literally doesn't have anything.
Nothing here is stolen. I swear. I no longer partake in the whole corpse robbing thing. Yeah, no, I'm completely free from my vice. My old mother would be proud indeed. Aren't you proud of me too?
No, I'm not proud of you, Patches.
You see that priest and his disciples over there? They still don't trust me after that little incident behind the altar. Shouldn't they believe in forgiving and forgetting and all that? Well, I have news for them. Praying has not put food in my mouth, nor anyone else's. Yeah, no, I'm completely free from my vice. My old mother would be proud indeed.
What has he got? Oh,
Aren't
arrows.
you proud of me too? Well, I have news for them.
I think he said that.
Do as you please, but you may yet regret refusing my offer.
So he said we could have loot, but the loot was you know, under this fat bear bug. And I didn't demonstrate this, but if you go and get the loot without killing the bear bug, he drops on you, or he explodes. I think he drops and doesn't explode, but once you go under him, he'll drop and cut you off, and then you have to fight him. So, glad we avoided that. Let's see if there's any extra souls. He was worried sick about me. I can't believe I missed that lizard. I'm definitely gonna get rid of that. I guess I'll hold on to the Chris Blade or the Cree Blade. I don't really know how to pronounce that. Excuse me. I'm not gonna try and do magic if I can help it, but just in case I need it for some reason. All right. There's a couple souls.
We are in.
I guess, well, I'll use the souls. I'll try and level up a bit. I don't know what stats I'll get. Probably just health. I can't one-hand the cleaver, but also don't know that I want to one-hand the cleaver. I also don't know how to hold controllers anymore. So I guess you would have, like, you could have your controller, both of your fingers, like, on L1 and R1. So you have two fingers on each side of the controller. But I never did that. I always had one finger. And I would just move it between R1 and L1. Or R1 and R2. But lately, after playing PlayStation 2 for some reason, it's uncomfortable for me. Are my hands getting bigger? I don't think so. Okay. Okay, we'll do one just to make it 20. Let's do 22. Oh, well, that's as much as we can do. I think maybe I should put more into faith at some point, but there's a specific miracle that I want.
Art thou done?
But we'll see if I even do that. I might not even stick to this character to do, like, future projects and stuff that I want to do with this game. Because I've already fucked up so much. Not really, but sort of. But not really, but sort of. Wow, I have so little health still. Anyway, now is a good time, I think, for me to explain World Tendency while nobody is here that would benefit from it. So, right now, You can see I've killed at least one boss in every single world, so I can't really show a stone that doesn't have a bit of white tendency, positive tendency, but there's like a faint glow on every stone. I should have a bigger glow on Boletarian Palace, but that's okay. But you can see on Stonefang Tunnel it's pretty bright, because I have 2 bosses there. Now that's still not enough for tendency events, but I'm gonna demonstrate. I guess I'll go do the boss right now. I'm gonna demonstrate what sort of change is that? Archstone of the Demon Flame Lurker. Since ancient times, a fire demon has been sealed in an underground temple filled with dragon bones. Deeper still lies an even larger dragon skeleton. Curious why it just said there's a dragon skeleton. Oh, maybe that's the room and not what I thought it was just talking about. I don't know though. I need to clip my nails. This is so bright. Oof. Sorry if I just hit something. So, oh yeah, I forgot. I think it was it Dark Souls 2 or was it Dark Souls 3? But L1 and R1 are both blocking when you're two-handing stuff. I forgot about that because it hasn't been that way for a long time. Okay. I don't know if there's a... Is there a cutscene? There's not a cutscene. So here's the... Wow. I feel like this is even worse performance. So this is the dragon god from I'm gonna die for the stupid lizard. He's already gone? Oh. Okay, I've really misunderstood tendency. This was literally going to be my my explanation of world tendency. Basically, this game is so confusing. So I thought world tendency events you had to have full, like, pure white tendency is what it's called, which I thought was +3. So every boss gives +1 tendency that you kill. So I thought you had to completely clear a level in order to have pure white tendency. Right here, there's this sword in the ground. Does it say anything? No. Withdraw weapon. You're not supposed to be able to access this sword unless you have pure white tendency. Which means... well, it doesn't mean anything, but there's rocks in the way, and there's rubble blocking it, and because I have high enough tendency, it's open. I really... maybe I did something to get an additional tendency, but I didn't, like, kill invaders or anything, so I'm not really sure why that is. Either way, can I hold it? Thank goodness. Dragon Bone Smasher. I actually love that weapon, but I used it the last time I played, so I'm not gonna. Oh, and it increases fire defense. A bladeless, thick mass of iron used for smashing. The ancient excavators of Stonefang are said to have created it to face dragons. It is imbued with a spell to protect the wielder from fire. Because of its immense weight, blacksmiths joke that it can scarcely be called a sword. So, I think this is obviously the Berserk reference in this game. And the last time I played Demon Souls, I made my character look like Guts from Berserk, and I used the Dragon Bone Smasher for the first time. It was actually pretty fun. But yeah, I don't even think I can two-hand that. 18 strength, so I have up to 27 strength when I two-hand. Weighs a fuck ton. It's kind of a boring moveset, but it's just really strong and it staggers and yeah, it's kind of neat. Anyway, well, that ruined my whole tendency explanation I was going to do. So now we have the Dragon God. So this is the boss from the tutorial that we didn't even get a chance to fight. We just instantly died. He instantly killed us. He's got yellow eyes because he's looking out for us, and if he sees me, they'll go red. So this was like a pretty... I think no matter what, if you're behind a column, like, you're safe from his attacks. So I'm hoping that's the case. But yeah, this was a pretty... Oh, I dodged during that. Let me move. Holy, that was actually pretty spooky. Is he still pissed? Anyway, moving on. So I think this was a pretty anticipated boss fight. And all it is you avoiding him and you operate these ballista. So he's such a badass, like, looking design. He's called the fucking Dragon God. I think he was like the biggest FromSoft boss in their games for a long, or like creature. Excuse me, not necessarily just boss. He was certainly the biggest boss for a long time, but I think he was just like the biggest creature as well for a long time in FromSoft games. So it's unfortunate that it's kind of a lackluster boss fight. I mean, they couldn't have done much with it, I understand. I'm happy that this exists as opposed to him just being absent from the game. You're gonna wince? You're gonna wince for me? Thank you. Another wince. Is that a third wince? Damn, he is in pain. Again, the music's kind of simple, but I really love the music. It's just something about it's creepy, nostalgic, and just old feeling. I don't know. Problem here. I think we're approaching a lizard. Do I have my thief ring on? I do! Can I just, like, punch the rocks, I wonder? Wince? You in pain, bud? Come on, I know you're hurting. Why aren't you hurting, dude? What the hell? Is he, like, done with that? I guess he just doesn't get in pain anymore. What the hell? I didn't know that. Alright, I'm gonna go for it. Nope. Okay, so there's a lizard up here. I cannot believe this R2 doesn't stagger or, like, stop that fucking thing. So we're gonna hit him with this ballista, the second one. really sad state he's in. Such a cool looking dude. He's just got these two sticks that are holding him down that really don't feel like they should be holding him down. Really, really cool. I wonder if, like, maybe they had envisioned you walking around this entire chamber to fight him and having, like, a million ballista. Hello, Eska. Welcome back. I've just been talking to myself. Something happened that was quite embarrassing, Eska. And now we're about to kill a boss. I'm gonna read that ring actually in this boss fight for some reason. Master's Ring, a ring made of straw rope. Damage from direct hits increases while damage from all other attacks decreases. Ring from a faraway land known for its swordsmithing, said to be imbued with a distinct spell. So that's, how is that read? Okay, yeah. So that's specifically for, like, halberds and axes and stuff. Where if you hit an enemy and it collides with the stick, it does less damage than the blade of the axe. 1. And 2. Man, what a depressing boss. They're gonna pop up with another message. I saw it, it was super embarrassing. Esco, I was gonna ask what your experience with Demon Souls is. Like, have you played the remake? Have you played this version? Have you seen either of these versions? Dragon, Demon Soul, and Pure Dragonstone. You have obtained the soul of an archdemon. The thick, colorless fog shall oppress you no more. So, because we have the soul of an archdemon, we can go to Boletaria level 3. Tried the remake, but got kind of bored at the storm area. Yeah. This is normally the first boss I kill all the time. It's either the storm area or this guy, because I think the storm area is like easier bosses, more annoying areas. Whereas this is like Flame Lurker, but normally I really want Flame Lurker's soul, so. Back to the Nexus. I was explaining world tendency, but then it didn't work in a way that I was assuming it would, so that was funny. But basically I unlocked a world tendency event in that area, and I don't think I should have been able to by that point. Awkward. Now I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just carry on. I guess Latria would be next. I don't know if I should do Boletaria next. Maybe I do Boletaria 3, and then I do all the other bosses, and then I come back to fight the final boss. I don't know if maybe I did ask you and I forgot and you told me you got bored in the storm area, but it seems like everybody tries this game and then gets bored in the storm area, which is interesting to me. Wonder what it is about that area that sucks. Okay. Now that we're dead, we preserve our tendency. As you can see, the Nexus is getting fucking black. Because there is tendency in the Nexus. It's just useless. Like, it has no impact on anything. And at the top right, where it says the name of the area, that icon, the eye, is actually the world tendency for that area. So we're like fucking pure black in the Nexus now. Let's level up a bit.
Thou seeketh soul, then
I
touch
do seek its soul power.
soul of the mind, key to life's
Okay.
ether. Soul
Um,
withdrawn from its
I
vessel.
really don't know if I want more damage or not. I think I want more health, though.
The world might be mended.
Oh, can't afford it.
So the world art thou done? Mend.
Just a little bit, though. So there are other tendency events that I could do in... Oh, fuck, I forgot to go talk to a guy. Kind of missed out on some dialogue. There's basically an NPC that wants to see a weapon that I just got, the Dragonbone Smasher. But I wonder if he'll talk to me about it if I already have it. We shall see. Alright, let's go try freaking... That weighs too much. I really want to equip more armor. Let's go try Boletaria 3. Archstone of the Demon Tower Knight. Did I already read this? Inside Boletaria's gates, where the streets intertwine, lies a trap set by the Fat Official, an embodiment of old King Olant's madness. Maybe you only... No, surely you need more pure... I really don't know why I had access to that tendency event. Just the one with the Iron Giant. This is where I fought the Iron Giant, but I already killed him, so this is after him. I think it'll show the fog dissipating, hopefully. Because that would be a good explanation. Yes, I think it will. So, there's that fog there. And this is the 3rd level. This is going to be the 3rd level of Boletaria. So you have to go to any of the other places after you do Boletaria 1. You have to fight any of the remaining 4 archdemons. And if you kill one, you can now access this area. Is it not going to dissipate? Oh. There's a cutscene. Didn't know that. Chills. I love Fat. I thought he would laugh there. I love the Fat Officials. Honestly, this area and that scene and the Fat Officials make me want to play Dark Souls 3. I would play Dark Souls 3 so much more if the game started at Undead Settlement as opposed to the High Wall of Lothric. I don't know why. But that's how it is. I'm pissed off because... Oh. What do I need the tendency event for? I guess Pure White Tendency is literally just for the first area in this zone. I thought it was for this quest, but I don't think it is. Let's see how this weapon does against dogs. Dude, this thief ring is powerful. I don't like how this attack starts from the left. Ooh, it has poise on it though. Storied soldier soul. I really feel like these dogs come out of the things. I don't know. I guess I'll go all the way down this area and demonstrate it. Never mind. I'm so confused right now. I don't... Okay. I think I progress this area until I get a key. Then I go back to area 2 and open a prison cell, which I haven't even, like, shown. Like, I know it exists, but I haven't even shown it yet. And then I come back with a key that I find there. I think that's how that works. And then there's an item, another item I think I can get down there. I think that's how that works. So interesting. And I think this is a cutscene too. Oh, I forgot about the fucking lizard. Aww. Poor Bob. Wow! Why is he so strong? And I think Estrava's behind this gate. Or not. Maybe Estrava's at the top of that. I thought he was at the gate though. I wonder if I have to leave. Okay. These guys are monsters! This is so weird. Alright. Oh yeah, I have my regenerating shield. That's helpful. Yeah, this weapon is strong, but I'm like weak. I don't have a lot of health, so... Ooh. I'm really enjoying the poise that it has, though. That's a sick rolling attack. I'm really not a fan of the moveset. I wonder if this will do the actual... Shit. I've just discovered that I do want 26 strength. Because I like the one-handed moveset on this better, I think. I'm gonna drop and then go into the house backwards. And then we'll go forwards. Or will we? Yes. This is the way forward. Oh, I thought this was a house. Fuck! Why are you not, like, dead, dude? What is the range on this thing? I don't know that I care for a thief ring here. So, fuck off. Regenerating HP is broken in this game. You can get the ring, you can get the shield that I have, and then if you get a blessed weapon, which is just an upgrade path, blessed weapons heal you or regenerate health, so... It's insane. Where's the... There should be a ball of fire. I guess that's afterwards. There it is. Of course he dropped something. Okay. There's a lot of flaming boulders in this level. Why did that fully kill him that time? It's incredible to me how floaty Demon Souls feels. I stand by that, I mean, maybe Dark Souls 1 is clunky. I acknowledge that it's slower paced, and there's a lot of awkwardness, but I think the improvements from Demon Souls to Dark Souls 1 were just so immense in terms of, like, gameplay. Oh. That's so weird! Why does an R2 do less damage than an R1 on them? Excuse me. I think I'm hearing a knight over there's breathing. Or maybe I'm hearing this guy's breathing. Yep. Oh my god, he's coming to me. He hits me, I'm dead, Zos. You gonna heal, bud? Wow, what? That was a huge stagger. I thought he'd, like, recover and then poke me to death, so I bitched out, but dear me. Ooh.
Ah, we meet again. Fancy that. Hope you find something that suits you.
So this is where the great sword is? Oh, I lied. Okay, I was wondering. I was always thinking that, like, why would I buy the greatsword here? I'm pretty sure you pick it up, and I guess it's later on, so ignore me. That was awkward.
The king, he's gone mad like the rest of them. But perhaps he was mad in the first place. I can never tell with those eccentric royal oafs. It is the end of great Britain. Hard times, eh? I'm sure you'll turn things around.
Yeah, thanks, Becky. Is there anything up here? There is. Oh, there's a greatsword right there. So maybe I'll show it off when there's not people shooting at me, but I love the greatsword. It is so hot in my room right now. It's probably because I'm in it, right? One more? Ooh, see, that's like, I feel like they recover so quickly sometimes. It's a bit spoopy. Where did he even jump from? Oh, I think this guy is about to drop the keys that I'm talking about. I'm gonna go beyond him though, because all these guys are pissing me off. 1, 2, 3. Don't shoot a fireball. He shot a fireball. I've never actually dropped down to those lower levels before, so I kind of want to fall off right now. I believe this is why these types of weapons are so powerful. Iron Ring of Keys, that's what I wanted. Okay. An Iron Ring of Keys. They all look the same. Let's read the greatsword real quick. An extremely large straight sword. It is as versatile as a straight sword, but it is too heavy to be wielded by one of ordinary strength. The wielder can use its weight to knock enemies back. Bior of the Twin Fangs is known to wield this weapon. So, just to show what that looks like. I absolutely adore this sort of weapon. Obviously, it looks really like shit compared to later stuff, but I don't know. I always thought this like simplistic design was so cool. And then in later games, they literally just made it into Guts' sword. Okay, so I've never, like, gone to those bits. He has... Oh, that's actual loot. I guarantee that's gonna be shit loot. I'm gonna kill these guys and then I'll go. Stop it. What are you doing? Nice. So, because I want to backtrack now, I'll just go ahead and drop. I wonder if that's like level design, because it just gave me that key. I don't know what that key does outside of the old level. I don't think it does anything in this area specifically. So, maybe they give you that key, and then they put that loot down there that you have to drop to make you come back. I really think these guys jump out of the cage at some point. Am I wrong? Okay. I don't know why it's uncomfortable to hold controllers now. I'll go get and kill him. Kinda want to go kill that other knight so he'll drop some grass. So there's this door. This is the second level right before the Tower Knight boss, and you need that iron ring of keys to open this door, which you obviously get in the third level. So usually a significant amount of time after you discover this area is when you can access it. I feel like there's another enemy down here. Excuse me. One. Oh, my R2 got stuck. What is up with R2s, man? Bloody iron key and Newman grass. So there's this prison down at this tower with a bunch of cells. And a fat official who gives us another ring. Storied hero, so nice, nice. Oh, I didn't know. Ugh, I swear there's gonna be an enemy here. There's not. Tower shield. So this is where the merchant was, at the end of the path on the bridge. We were cut off, couldn't proceed. He was there. And there's a tower shield on the other side of that. Which I think there's 2 tower shields in one playthrough. A gigantic shield used by one of the Boletarian heroes, the Tower Knight. It is said to repel all kinds of malice, but is tremendously heavy and difficult to handle. It is considered the largest of the known types of shields. It has 70 guard break reduction, which I believe is 70% of like stamina damage is reduced. So yeah, quite insane. 30 weight. Absolute massive shield. Awesome, 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 awesome. I would venture to say that the Tower Knight shield was a little bit bigger than that, but that's okay. 30 strength to use that. I so rarely use like great shields in these games because it requires so much strength to just get to that point. Anyway, let's explore the rest of the prison. There's a dude!
Who goes there?
What did he slurp?
You killed that vile insect and saved me. I am called Bior, the elder of the twin fangs of Boletaria. I thank you. You deserve a handsome reward. Only I have none. Go on ahead. I shall sleep a while.
Oh. He's kind of like Sigmar of Katarina, I'm just realizing. I never liked that they just literally reuse the same characters over and over in the Souls games, but I appreciate, like, if Bior is similar to Sigmar, that there's enough different about them, right? I think even different personalities, but obviously they're both kind of badasses. Cheap viewers. I'll check it out, dude. Oh, cool, it deletes it from my stream chat, too. When you guys are literally gonna pop out. I know it. Feel it in my bones. Oh. So, we got the Iron Ring of Keys from the fat official that we were chasing through town, which opened the prison, where we found a bloody iron key. An iron key encrusted with dried blood. Dried blood. Oh, that's it. But I think it opens this door. Use bloody iron key, and it does. I don't know where you get an item. I need another item to proceed through this area. Okay, I think that's not the dead end, and this should be an item. Please be an item. Yes. I always want to know the correct direction to go in games, so that I can go the opposite direction and explore as much as possible. Oh. Got a drink whenever I yawn. Okay. Bloody iron key. I wonder if you could, like, somehow fall into this area. Otherwise, why are there two locked doors? I never understand why. If one thing is accessible to you, is it just like immersion to have both of the gates locked with a key? Because from a gameplay perspective, I'm just like, you need the key to get past the first gate, and you still have it after you open that gate. What the hell's going on? I love this tower. This tower just like a little bit outside. On the edge of the world. Bum 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 bum. So there's this stairs and a fat official. What do we do? Ring of the Accursed. Ring of Magical Nature. I think that's magic defense. Increases spell memory capacity. Cold Ring increases spell memory capacity. Legend says that the cursed witches are born holding it. The natives of savage lands avoid it at all costs. And then Ring of the Accursed. A thin gold serpent ring draws the attacks of all enemies. Once used to mark criminals, the bearer of this ring was continuously pelted with stones and spat upon. Interesting. I didn't know that existed in this game. A ring to draw aggro. So, can't access whatever the hell that fat official is up at. The area where the fat official is, so I'll leave for now. Think I might need to sneeze. Is it going? Oh. I've lost like 3 sneezes today. It feels so bad. And I've had 3 sneezes on top of that. It's just a really weird day. I don't know what's going on with my body today. I swear to God, man, they're gonna pop out. I fell down, so I have to go all the way back up. Guess we'll do that. Problem is, I have to fall down one more time. Just for loot. Now there's a fiery ball in our way. I'm gonna see... I'm pretty sure... Maybe you can avoid damage, but... I think this hurts me to touch it. Is that correct? Yep. Okay. I didn't think it would do that much damage, and I didn't think I would, like, have no protection from that. That's unfortunate. Yes, it does damage you. But I don't like that it, just keeps the ball. It does in fact hurt. Oh, now there's dogs again. And I don't have a thief ring anymore. Oh well. I have another... Fuck, I gotta kill this lizard. This is so unfortunate. R2? Dude, my R2's... Like, it's just... I don't want to lose 22,000 souls, if possible. If that is at all possible, I would like to not lose that. Okay. What, do you not care? I might switch back to the blue controller, because... Excuse me, this black controller feels weird, but it also has the same issue, at least. And probably has other issues, so I think I'm just gonna do that. Ugh. Unfortunate. Alright. Wow, this controller feels so much cleaner. I wonder why stuff just gets grimy sitting in the box. It's literally just... I put them in boxes with other electronics. So it's just sitting in a box with controllers. Just cords and stuff like that. Literally... I don't know. I have no idea what would be going on. I wonder if someone's walking towards me. Oh, he was walking towards me. Is he like... I feel like he's near me. Oh, 'cause he is. Well, I can't get down without, like... Yeah. Oh well, bud. What a stupid fireball. It's totally set up to just, like, fall into that water, too. I don't know why they didn't just make it do that. I'm not salty because I died to it, though. No, 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 no. That was nasty. I really don't have much defense. Oh, why would you climb that? This game is so weird. I'm just gonna say it. On a future playthrough, I will not be seeking the meat cleaver as a possible weapon. Where's the dude? Oh, he doesn't even have glowing eyes. I just realized. Nasty. All right. Oh, okay. So many breathing nights, man. I felt like he was dead before he like stopped doing his animation. That was kind of weird. Nobody's dropping shit. Why am I so snotty? Maybe I'm getting sick and dying. Loot. Do not make me climb. That's disgusting. There's not even a slide down, I don't think. Nope. And back up. All right. Where am I? Where did I die? Oh, I died on the ball. So I literally have to... whatever. Okay. I could potentially die before I get back to my souls, but because I've already gone this far and I have to drop down anyway for more loot, I'm just gonna continue on. Okay. If he was able to hit through that wall, I would have cried. Dude. He's just dancing, man. I'm trying to have a fight. Sounds like another flaming ball is about to hit me. I wonder if that ball hurts. I'm just kidding. Okay. Okay. Quick pit stop at the vets. Hope you're okay. I'm okay. I hope you're okay, Shoals. I hope you are enjoying your time. Curious why you're at the vets. Okay, gonna kill these guys. There's always 3. Okay. Now, on this side is the gate that we can open. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a banner. It's a shadow of a banner. Missing medication? Like missing medication? Okay, it worked. Well, good luck with that. Hopefully it's all smooth. Very productive day for you, once again, as usual. So we just got the penetrating sword. It's literally here. The family cat. Oh, Missy! Missy the cat. Sure, sure, sure. Oh, so you're there for Amy. As opposed to like Shadow or something. Good. Hope she's alright, or ends up alright, or is comfortable, or whatever she needs to be. Oh my god, this controller's just playing the game on its own. Ugh. Yeah, she's gone in. So did you, like, go to Amy's and then... Urine infection medication, that's fine. You're not, like, going in with Missy right now, right? You don't have the cat, you're just going to pick up her meds. Penetrating sword. How do I... A long, straight sword used by the Penetrator, one of the heroes of Boletaria. As the name states, its thrusts are especially powerful. Because of its irregular size for a straight sword, its use requires great strength and technique. Amy picked me up. She got a call from vets when we were out and said meds are available to connect. Fuck this controller. That's convenient though. But, yeah. I mean, that works out well for Amy, I would imagine. Does Amy have today off? Probably, if she's willing to do all this stuff with you. Oh, he's still just there, chilling. Alright, I'm on my way, dude. What is up with this controller? Yeah, maybe. My new the new controller would be, like, for the PC. This is a PlayStation 3 controller. Maybe I just need all new controllers. You have to go, Amy's back. Bye. Thanks for coming in. Good luck. Be safe. Talk to you soon. I think I have to sneeze again. Thank you. Bye-bye. But yeah, I guess because it's on my mind. I have, when Diablo 4 came out, I wanted to try it on controller because I really like playing games on controller. I prefer them on controller. Doesn't always work out better on controller, but the people I was playing with said that they were playing on controller and it just felt good, so I thought I wanted to get a controller to play Diablo 4. Previously, I was using my PlayStation 4 controllers, and when they're wired, they work great. I think PS4 controllers might be my favorite controllers. I haven't held a PS5 controller, so I don't know. But from what I have used so far, I very much prefer PlayStation 4 controllers to everything else. Except the little controller port for where you plug in the cord is so shallow that on both of my controllers it's really faded. So if you want to have a cord plugged into the controller and like charging it and stuff, you have to just like, you have to sit it in a certain way. So I can plug it in and then situate it in a way, but I can't really use it because it doesn't connect if I use it. So basically I can't really plug it into my PC because if I hold it, it's just not possible to have it charge at the same time and be connected. And then obviously there's Bluetooth connectivity, but Bluetooth is absolutely garbage, I have found, for me and my PC. It's so gross, it just cuts out pretty frequently. And the way it cuts out is that it just like delays inputs. Is there an item there? I was wondering if I should drop down there, but I guess... Okay. So yeah, Bluetooth on the PS4 controllers sucks for me, and then the wired connections suck for me, so I needed a new controller. Oh, fuck. Now he's on that side. That's how it works.
In the name of all that is sacred,
Okay, you're such a
please
bitch.
open this gate. Oh Lord, hurry, please. They are almost upon me.
They are upon you, Ostrava. They're beating the fuck out of you. Official's cap. I'll look into that in a second.
Thank you for rescuing me.
You're not really rescued, bud. One more. Oh boy. So, long story, still long. I had only 2 PS4 controllers that I was going to use. Everything else that I used in the past was kind of broken or faulty. I have like an Amazon Xbox controller that I was using for a while, but it was just, it didn't feel good to use and it had its own issues. And then it had connection issues. So I bought an, I don't know what it's called. It's like the second version of Microsoft Elite controllers. Very expensive controller. And it has paddles and I was excited and it was great for like the first couple months. And then now everything just sucks about it. The cord disconnects all the time. Like 2 of the most important buttons are broken. The face buttons are kind of wonky. There's stick drift. There's just an infinite number of issues with it. I don't think it's worth the price. And that is the controller that I will be replacing at some point. I will buy a new controller for PC. I didn't remember my PS3 controllers being this bad, however.
You saved my life. This is the 3rd time I am truly indebted to you. This is all I have. But please accept it. Now, I must go. My father the king awaits me just over there.
Your father the king awaits you in there? I think you're going the wrong way, bud. So he just gave pure clear stone, I think, right? He gave me something that I don't care about. But thanks. Thanks for giving that to us. So, I just got an official's cap. I'll go ahead and look at it. Fat ministers who appeared just before demons ran rampant in Boletaria and ingratiated themselves with King Alant, oppressed the masses with sly grins. This hat is said to have been resented by the masses as a hateful reminder of them. So that's pretty cool. Probably, I would say, one of the most popular fashion pieces in Demon Souls. I certainly always wore it. Love a good top hat. I think this is the way forward, is that correct? Yes, it is. So now I'm going to go all the way back to the area that had the fat official up top. And I didn't know what to do to get up there. I don't really know how this makes sense. I read a walkthrough. This is the first, like, not FromSoft, but the first Souls game I played, and I read a walkthrough to play through it the first time. Did not discover this on my own. I'm really curious if people have. But we're here. There's the stairs. They look like they can come down. There's a fat official. Yeah, there's a fat official. So we put on an official's cap. And he lowers the thing. I think this is better than the cornet for me. Better defense, and it looks better. So we'll just keep it on. Is he gonna attack me? So he's like completely non-hostile right now. And we're gonna fuck him over. Idiot. Stupid head. I cannot believe the super armor these guys have. Oh, I got a bit greedy there. If he was a bit faster, I'd be dead. Now there's this lady. Let's go talk to her.
What do you want with me? Have you brutes no mercy? Do as you wish. There are no secrets here. Only a tired, emaciated frame.
I think that's it.
Why?
This is why I took off my sword. Holy
I
shit.
thought you were different from the rest.
Controllers, so I am different. I am different. I'm gonna lose my mind. I don't know what to do. Are we done? Okay.
Do as you wish. There are no secrets here. Only a tired, emaciated frame.
Okay, so aside from the fact that I just punched her twice, she doesn't seem really receptive to me. I'm gonna take off the cap.
Heavens, you came to save me. Thank you. No, I'm fine. With a little rest, I can soon walk. You go on ahead. I do not wish to be a dead weight.
Sure, sure. So... Cool. Save this lady. Looks like a very classic witch. Wonder what she could be for. So yeah. Maybe we'll see her in the Nexus, hopefully. Not gonna lie, I was pretty excited to use the meat cleaver because we literally just got it at the end of last stream and didn't use it on anything. And I'm pretty disappointed in it so far. I mean, it does damage, but the moveset is atrocious. And I need 8 levels in order to one-hand it. Which means, like, over 100,000 souls. It's gonna be a while, if that's my goal. Anyway, I think that's everything done in this level. At least, except the last part. So, I came down the stairs. I'm actually gonna go back up the stairs. Where is Ostrava? I wonder if he's, like, going through the back streets. I really don't remember what he does. I didn't remember him wandering around. So, that's fun. I thought he stays put, like, in that little alley. Does not appear to be the case. So I came this way when I was coming down, and now I'm gonna go this way. Clear out these ebonies. We can see the fat official in the distance, and a lot of enemies. So I think this world is pretty good for grass just in general. Like, all the enemies drop grass here. But I think this stretch is a pretty popular farming location. We're gonna go this way. Oh, cool. Cool. Late moon grass and a halberd. Guess we could check out the halberd. Standard pole weapon. Its nature is similar to that of an axe, but with higher versatility. Pole weapons can mow down many targets in a single blow, but are difficult to handle and require both strength and dexterity to use. Oof. Has this got the funny... Oh, it's Crescent Axe. I saw another streamer was using Crescent Axe, which the merchant here sells. I think it's basically like a... I don't know if it's a halberd weapon or not, but it's just like a axe with a really long handle. And I think it has magic attack, so it's usually like a pretty good weapon. Okay, let's do it. He's already pissed off, man. Oh, I don't know why they're all dying in one hit now. I mean, it's cool. It would overburden me. It's gonna be something stupid. Like a rock. Okay. Nasty. I want to go kill them. Oh, okay. I definitely am not gonna walk up to them then. I thought, if I got too close to them, maybe the knights would aggro, and I didn't want that. And then they backed up, so I guarantee they will aggro now. There's so many heavy items here. 9 full moon grass. Okay. Happy I picked that up. Fat official. Waddling along. Okay. Oh, they aggroed, man. Okay. I'm not gonna do that again. Oh, I did not expect him to die in that hit. I didn't... This is not good. Not good at all. 43 late moon grass? Woo. Okay, guess we'll use that for a while. Oh. Nice. Beautiful. Easy, easy, easy. New moon grass. A new moon grass. How many new moon grasses do we have now? Okay, let's go ahead and order shit. I don't even think I need this much grass equipped. To be honest, I shouldn't have that. It's just not doing a whole lot. 19 new moon grass. Oh, I thought full moon grass was a full heal. I guess not. I don't know at what point full moon grass will not fully heal us, but yeah. I have so much like good grass. Excuse me. I don't know how much I just picked up, but they... Holy crap. Like, I just said this was a good grass farm location, and I knew that, but I didn't know I was getting so much grass. 3 late moon... This is insanity. Why are they dropping so much? Holy... Hi, Seb. Good morning, my friend. I hope... What is today? Thursday? I hope your Thursday's good. We're going to fight a boss. Alright. I have to have on that stupid ring. That's okay. There's the fat official. Chillin'. Work from home this morning. Nice. We love a good work from home sesh. I'm gonna first try this boss. Badass, dude.
By the honor of the good knights, let's demolish
Ooh, don't look at me though. Don't look at me though. Can I hurt him? You can. So, this is the Penetrator. I always wanted the Penetrator's armor. I don't know if that's in the remake or not. Whew. I didn't mean to. You're literally in the way. I don't know why you can't hurt me, but I can hurt you. Oh, okay. You gonna say anything? You wanna give me like 80,000 souls? Okay. So, this is Bior.
One more demon down!
Because we freed him in his prison cell earlier, he came and helped us with the Penetrator boss. And with him, the Penetrator boss is pretty much like nothing. Fine by me. He is a cool boss, but...
Fine work back there. Then again, how could a demon ever stand up to a bona fide knight? Now you go on ahead. I must be getting older. I need some rest.
Bro is Sigmire. So... I think it was a Strava, or maybe just in general, we were kind of aware that, Bior of the Twin Fangs was in the game, but was missing, and it was suspected that his brother Valorfax is dead. So, we found Bior. He's no longer missing, but don't know where his brother is. Oh wow, got a lot of souls. I might actually, well, maybe not. I'll be closer to one-handing the meat cleaver, but I don't think I'm quite there yet. Yeah, we got really close though.
Thou seeketh soul, then soul of the mind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. 2 more levels. We are close. Let's deposit all of our Garbo. Not gonna use that. So I think the Ring of the Accursed, I never really took that into account before, but maybe that would be good for, that boss fight. I just realized maybe my cam looks fine, but I disabled the setting on it. The, automatic exposure, I think. So, low light compensation. So it's about to get bright. Okay. I think it looks better, but I didn't have that on today. Sorry if that's actually a flashbang. But yeah, Penetrator was that boss. He just used the Penetrator sword, and oh my god, his is so much cooler than the one you can use. I'm fairly certain there's not even anything special about it. 22 strength, 16 dex to wield it. I can actually... No, I don't think I can use that. I'm lacking in dex, but... like, he makes it look so much better.
You have a...
So, let's go die. Now, it's interesting to me, you just have to kill one archdemon and then you can unlock that level. And then you can, I could go continue to Boletaria 4, level 4 of Boletaria, and beat the boss and end the game. But, I don't want to. But that's pretty cool. You can skip like, technically you can skip 3 whole areas. You just have to do one other complete level in this game, I think. I hope I'm not mistaken. I really don't think I am. I don't know if you have to kill all the bosses, all the archdemons, to access the end of the game. But I don't want to test it. Ooh, Bior is here now.
Do you intend to challenge the king?
Strava's
You
gone.
may be a great demon hunter, but I fear you may not be ready. The king is defended by the black souls of mighty knights and a fire-breathing dragon. They defeated even myself. That's how I ended up in the dungeon. Beware the limits of your own power.
So, I think the king should be the boss of Boletaria, the final boss, which every place has 3 levels. Technically, every place has 3 bosses and 2 levels. I guess the boss arenas are a level, but to me, not really. It's just a boss fight with no level. Whereas Boletaria has 4 levels, and it has a complete 4th level in addition to the boss fight, so that'll be fun.
Beware the...
Oh, that's it? Okay. So, I don't know if Estrava shows back up if you come to the Nexus before beating Penetrator. I don't think he does. But, who knows? We did Stonefang. I guess I should go to Tower of Latria too. Ooh. I don't like the Tower of Latria too. Especially if I don't have, if I can't one-hand the meat cleaver, but I'll just stay in order. I'll do everything in order. So, onwards. I guess I'll deposit all these souls, though. If I wasn't stingy and didn't want to have, like, at least one of every soul, I could use all these souls and probably get 26 strength right now, but... not gonna do that. I think I'll probably be able to use like 1,000 souls worth of items. Oh. Ah! Well. Didn't mean to get 2. I think I'll be able to level up once more, but just once. Let us see. Definitely once more. See, I could go in right now and use those souls and just be able to level up.
Thou seekest then soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
I'm debating. I'm debating. Fuck it. We ball. These are all boss souls. I am sure I will find a legendary soul at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. 8,000. 12,000. 14,000. Really? Oh, no, that's enough. Cool. It's like I'm a genius.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Beautiful. Now I have a slightly... That is... It's not even like... There's not a follow-up attack. There's just that. Maybe I was... misled. Did I just fuck up? I just really don't like how this comes from the left. And 1, 2. Oh, there is a third attack. I can't believe the one-handed doesn't have like a combo. Whatever. Onwards. I'm not going to read the Archstone yet. I guess I'll read the dragon one. Archstone of the Demon Dragon God. The underground shrine was made to worship as well as seal in the dragon god. The ancestors of the excavators revered it as a god and maintained it well. Good for them. I forget what all is available to me in Stonefang Pure White Tendency. Trying to think. I think it's literally just an NPC shows up who's not there. But yeah, I don't know. Don't really care at this point. I don't think anybody has more dial. Oh, the lady. I should go find the lady. Yeah, you don't care. So let's go see The witch we freed.
Hello again. You saved me from great agony. I am sorry, for I cannot offer proper thanks. If you wish, however, I can teach you magic in trade for demon souls. But my witchcraft is of a dark nature, and arouses suspicions. Why not try the magic of Great Sage Frake?
No.
Are you certain you wish to learn witchcraft?
Yes.
It would honor me to assist one such as you, but...
Do it.
Are you sure?
Yes. Ignite. Generates a large flame, extremely reduced. So I think between her and Frake, they have different abilities. Dragon Demon Soul gives Firestorm. And then Curse Weapon. I think Curse Weapon's a pretty good one. But I want to use the Dragon's Demon Soul on something else.
Once,
So I'm not
I
gonna use it on
lusted
her.
after the power offered by demon souls. I ventured through the fissure into Boletaria, but became trapped in the Nexus. Then the King's executioner, Meralda, chained me up inside that tower.
Meralda.
My thirst for demon souls is no more. On the contrary, I find such power dangerous.
Really?
Do you know Yurt, the Silent Chief?
I do not know
Dons
Yurt.
pitch black armor and a helmet with 2 sharp spikes. Yurt's presence in Boletaria has resulted in the death of many a great hero. Whatever his motives may be, he is a grave danger to us all. Do watch out for him. I cannot bear to think of harm coming to you.
I've never well, I guess I'll talk about it later, but there's something that I've never done, and I don't think I'm going to do it in this playthrough either, but maybe I'll think about it.
Frake wields a different type of magic from my witchcraft. Frake's magic stems from an understanding of the essence of the demon soul, while my witchcraft merely channels its energy. If the demon is cursed, so shall be the witchcraft. Frake's power comes from human potential, while mine is a dark, dependent art.
Anything else?
If the demon is cursed, so shall be the witchcraft.
Did you say
Frake's
that?
power comes.
Okay.
I owe my life to you.
Yes, you do.
If you're ever in need of witchcraft, speak to me.
Will do.
It is a dark art, but it is all that I can offer.
So, she's cool. I don't think they have anything to
Better than having
say.
you bother Sage Frake.
Yeah.
Bravo!
Okay, yeah, they don't have anything to say. So yeah, just another person that you can exchange souls to, boss souls to. And I think she has different abilities than Sage Frake does. I think hers are supposed to be darker. Whatever, that's fine. We did Stonefang. On to Elatria. Do you have anything to say?
Well, we've been long acquainted, so I'm willing to...
Oh, no, not really. But yeah, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to teleport to here. I'm going to read this. Archstone of the Demon Fool's Idol. The church, devoted to an idol mimicking the queen, gave hope to the prisoners, but the malice behind it will crush their faint solace. So I'm going to warp there, but I'm going to go BRB for a second. And I'll be back in a couple minutes. BRB! Hello. Okay. Back at it. It is really hot. Okay. So I really like the atmosphere of Latria, but this level's kind of a pain in the booty. I love this shirt. It's a donut shirt. I don't even know if you can really see. I'm not going to show off the back, but it's got like this. It's like a tag, but it's not a tag thing. No, it is a tag, but it's just a weird tag. I don't know. It bugs me. Maybe I'll remove it. Maybe not. Maybe it'll stop being a pussy. We go. Flying dude over there. Excuse me. Lots of shit in the air. Long drops to the bottom. Still a decent way to the top. Fuck tag. Fuck tag sounds like a great game to play with your significant other. Maybe not with your significant other if, you know, that's not what you're into, but okay. I made a comment early on in the playthrough that there's like 2 places where you can climb. Like it's a contextual climb where you just press forward and it climbs. Turns out there's like a million places. Oh, are you gonna die? Nope. Is anybody like gonna come for me? I will fight anybody who wants, but I'm not making the effort. Oh. Oh, okay. It's so awkward that there's not a second, like, attack. There's not a follow-up attack. But I don't care. I'm a shield main now. Dum. I don't know how to describe it. I hate waiting for like enemies to see if they drop. That's one thing that they added with Elden Ring that I think's amazing. When you kill an enemy in Elden Ring, I don't think it's immediately lootable, but if the enemy drops something, it like spurts out with the soul kind of lines to let you know that it's dropped something or it will have loot. I think that's such a good idea. But whenever this game, like, I kill something... is he blocking? Why is he, like, reacting that way? This game isn't quite so bad with, like, you kill an enemy and you waiting for the loot to show up. But the worst game I've ever played for that is Dragon Age Origins. You'll just kill somebody and it's like... the events aren't connected or something. I don't know how to describe it. But it's like you have to wait until the corpse like spurts blood to know whether or not it has an item. And for whatever reason, sometimes you'll just kill an enemy and it won't do that. It won't update the blood. I'm always confused on the layout of this area. Yeah, this 3 attack bullshit. I don't know how long. Spiral rapier? What the actual fuck is that? A rare rapier with spiral grooves carved into the blade. It is the weapon of choice of the stone gargoyles in Latria. It is meant to inflict pain and cause bleeding rather than deal damage, which provides a glimpse into the insanity of the old monk. A rapier with bleed. That's so interesting. I did not know this weapon existed. It looks terrible, but cool. Cool, cool, cool. Glad that I know that exists. Okay, this area just has a constant heartbeat that's going on. Could I not go forward? I think I might want to go forward, but I'll see if I can do anything down here. I think this might just be like a loot area. Okay, so you can't enter there. I'm not gonna roll because I'm scared to fall. Somebody just shot at me. Whatever. If I have to backtrack, I have to backtrack. I think I should have gone down the original path instead of going down the side of the building first, is my whole hang-up. Shard of Moonlight Stone. Shard of Moonlight Stone. Oh, maybe not. I'm a genius. Thank God I made the right choice. And stuck to it and never questioned my decision once. Cool, cool, cool. I think I need to put lip balm on. I've also never, like, I really never played games with headphones. I only ever used headphones on my PC because I've always had speakers. I never used headphones unless I was in calls, like on Discord calls talking with people. So there are some games, like a lot of multiplayer games, I would have played with headphones on. But certainly, like, no single player games I ever used headphones with. So, like, there's so many noises and sounds and stuff and aspects of music that I've just never heard before in all these games that I've played, like Demon's Souls. This heartbeat is one of those things, and it's driving me a bit insane. Probably intentionally, but oh my god, it's annoying. Is it like surrounded in chainmail? Odd choice. Wonder what the hell that thing is. I just need to do something real quick. Oh, this controller's gonna get me murdered. Any loot? Any loot? Looking for loot. So I'm fairly certain you don't ever have to, like, you don't have to backtrack too much in this part of the level. I could be wrong. I also am gonna go back to two-handed for a little while at least. Jesus! I think I could dodge out of the loot animation, but that animation lasted like half of my life. Where is this guy? If you're not gonna land, I'm not gonna fight you. Simple as that. Yeah, be a bitch. Still not gonna land. Flamberge, which I unironically called it Flamberge. And I think it might actually be pronounced Flamberge. Shout out to Parkin. Purple for that pronunciation. Ba-dum. Okay, moving on. Flamberge, a unique large sword with a rippled blade. Named for the way it resembles a flame. The blade is made for rending flesh and causing severe bleeding. It is particularly known for its ability to cause fatal wounds. There's a lot of bleeding in this world. If that offers insight into the old monk. So I guess whoever the old monk is in charge of this world. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We love a good monk. We love a good old monk. I got really greedy there. Okay. Jeez. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal. Jeepers. Oh yeah, I don't even need that. Okay. I might have to, okay. Yeah. Jesus. I think if you don't enter the fog, that becomes fatal for you to like walk around. IDK though. Is there anything on this side? No. That's awkward. Fun, fun, fun. Always scary to do platforming in these games. I can hear a dude floating. Somebody's landed. I hate waiting for this elevator, but I want to see if there's something on the other. The fuck was that? Guess we'll wait even longer. I wonder if there's an item on that side. God, it doesn't even... Like, I guess it stops, but come on. It's a bit rude, don't we think? I don't even know if he just dropped into playable space. Why are they dying? It's like they're doing a landing animation and I'm killing them while they're doing that. Whatever. Whatever. Let's go! Got some stones over there. Interesting. So these dudes are just chilling. Praying to something. What's up with that? This thing seems to be struggling to hold on now. So this looks like a good way forward. Is there anything at the top? Top of the tower to you. I should fix my, what is that? Nothing. Ooh. See, in Dark Souls, you still couldn't make that jump. But, you would think to try and jump there. I would. Certainly that's, like, below me, right? Yes. Okay. Down the path. Ooh. There's a cage. What happens if I drop here? I thought for sure I just fucked that up. Better view of that guy.
Are you here to fight the demons? If so, then help me escape this place. I am on your side. I have come to face the demons.
Who is this dude? Black looking armor, 2 spikes on his head. Is this the old monk?
Thank you. I will remember this. I am certain we will meet again.
Okay. Is that it?
I will remember.
Oh, okay. He was stuck in this cage, but I can get in this cage and it just becomes an elevator for me. Interesting. Jesus, this is way further down than I remember. What's a big place? Is that idiot NPC? Ugh. What do I hear, like... this place I hate so much. I think this doesn't do anything to me, but, this place is gross and it's open. So this is probably like the most open area of the game, is this little segment here. But I just get lost. Some dudes up there. We're just gonna hug walls until I feel like we've gotten enough loot. Oh, okay. Fragrant ring. Another fragrant ring. It's interesting how you have access to... Oh. Well, wish me luck. Don't do... Yep. No shot. That must have been like a little clip. Okay, let's back up and get him to shh. Do it again. I did not remember this guy being here. Come on. Come on. That was weird. 1,500 souls. Cool, I guess. We are chilling. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Was I saying something? Chunk of moonstone or mercury stone, I think that was. Yep. That's the poison. So I believe this is a elevator up to the tower that we were on before we dropped to the NPC. And I think we're pretty much done there, so I'm not going to take it back up. But just a little bit of a different area. Oh, interesting. They have braking wheels here. Not surprising, but I didn't know those were here. We love a braking wheel. I really like, I don't know how you call that. Would that have been like through the Crusades? But just like, you know, Inquisition? I think these old Catholic, I believe it's Catholic religious, like, punishments and stuff. I don't know. Either way, I really like the imagery and all that stuff. So that's the longest death animation in existence. I think how these big guys work is you can chop off their tails before they die. So if you kill them before you do that, they just go through the entire animation anyway. It's a bit silly. I don't know if I should be on this pathway. I think this is the path forward, and I want to explore the disgusting blood swamp a little bit more. Really unfortunate that you guys have to die twice. I mean, fortunate for me, but unfortunate for you. It's literally like a stun lock. Okay, I lied. I think maybe this isn't the way forward, which is good. Oh, I knew that. I don't think I mentioned anything. I'm yawning. And I had an energy drink then. What jazz? Welcome. Good morning. I hope your Thursday is alright. Welcome in. Welcome in. I think this is the way forward. That's the way forward, obviously. Am I going there? Yes, I am. So I'm going to drop off at some point. Perhaps now. There's, I don't know if anybody knows what Kingdoms of Amalur is, but these guys look like, there's this one enemy in that game, I forget what they're called, Cromarax, maybe? Unless that's the Borderlands boss. Some weird name, but they look like that enemy. But in Kingdoms of Amalur, they're infinitely, like, spookier, harder enemies. It's going well. Working from home this morning, let's well done with Jazz. I mean... No, fuck it. Well done with Jazz. This is you. You're the reason you're working from home. Proud of you. What is that? Guess I haven't been here. Cool. I really want to drop down. Nobody's ever said they're proud of me before. You know, I haven't really gotten that a lot in my life either. It's highly likely that I've just never made anybody proud, but, you know, I'd like to think I have. Ring of Disease Resistance? Hell yeah, I'm never gonna do that. There's just not enough disease in this game. Alright, I'm dropping down. I think there's at least one little area I've missed. I forget what it is. I think something vaguely to do with magic, and I don't think it's the fragrant ring, so let's have a look-see. You're proud of me, Jess? Thanks, man. That means a lot. I appreciate it. I'm proud of anybody who comes into my chat and leaves a message. Because that takes a lot of something. I don't think it's a positive trait. Yeah, it's a really low bar. Listen, let's just try and stay positive today. I feel like there's something here. You fell off, didn't you, you silly goose? And now you're dead. It's also interesting. I think people still complain about achievements in like later games, don't they? But never played Demon Souls. How is it? I adore Demon Souls. It's definitely like a very clunky, very at this point dated experience. But I appreciate this game because I think it's like greater than the sum of its parts. So because it's like an old, pretty old experience, it's kind of like grating at times, and I can't play it like consistently. Like I could play other Souls games just over and over immediately, like do consecutive runs or whatever. This game, not so much. I still enjoy it and I love it and I'll play through it maybe like once a year, but otherwise it's a bit much. Even the remake, so I haven't played the remake, but I'm pretty sure it's as close to this game as you can be. In terms of like gameplay, they did not really modernize it at all, from what I've heard. Which at the time that it came out, I thought that was really cool, but now I'm thinking maybe that was like a misplay on their part, and they should have done something to make the game like either more balanced or just control a little bit differently. But yeah. It seems like a lot of people have tried the remake and then just fallen off of it, which maybe that's the case for other games, but these are all people who like, you know, play through Elden Ring and Sekiro and all the Souls games, so something about Demon Souls I feel like a lot of Souls players just fall off of. Does this go anywhere? If this doesn't have some sort of loot, this is gonna be like... Bro, what the fuck is this? Why does this exist? Now, if I drop, I die. Well. But yeah, I'm finding, scripted. I find if I start to get frustrated at Demon Souls, if I just take it slow and... So say I just died, I'm not gonna go out of my way to kill stuff, but if I encounter enemies along the way back, I'll just kill them. And if I take it slow in that regard, I think I'll be alright. Like, I don't get frustrated or anything, but, I think I'm also playing with, like, input lag on my monitor. So sometimes it just feels like the controls are working against me. And then the combat is really, really bare bones. Well, I'm one of the people who doesn't think... Like, I don't particularly like Souls combat. Even more so since Sekiro exists, and I know the, like, potential of FromSoft at this point. I really think the Souls combat is, like, not... There's not much depth to it at all. So, Demon Souls being the first incarnation of that, like, there's a lot to be desired in terms of combat with this game. I'm gonna go this way. Never mind, it's blocked. We'll go all the way back. What is that? Can I get there? I don't know what this item is. Jesus. I was surprised. Rune sword and rune shield? Really? I did not know those were here. I'm fairly certain if I complete an NPC's questline, I get those items, so that's... Did I even hit him? Anyway, I was surprised how simple DS1 and many DS2 bosses are. Yes. I think... So basically, in this entire game, I would say 2 bosses are in the vein of the rest of what FromSoft bosses have become. And that's it. And the rest of the bosses are very simple, slow, or like gimmicky, as people call them. Just like there's something specific that you can do. And then there's one boss that's literally just you interact with 2 things and then you hit it once and it's dead. A lot of simple boss fights where like the experience of the fight and the atmosphere and stuff like that is more potent than the actual like gameplay and mechanics of it, which doesn't do it for a lot of people. Oh. I appreciate it. I think it's cozy, but it does make like repeat playthroughs kind of samey. Guess they learned people like the Souls style more. I think they struggled with bosses up until... I really think this is something I'm noticing more and more. I don't dislike Dark Souls 2. Like, I think it's probably the weakest title in all their games, but I'm not one of the Dark Souls 2 haters. I just... It's not the best game. But I really believe as time goes on that all the Souls games would not have gone the direction they did if Dark Souls 2 didn't kind of make things difficult. Because keep in mind, Miyazaki, which is why DS focused on those, yeah. Miyazaki was working on Bloodborne primarily, as opposed to like DS2, while DS2 was being made. So their take on a more action-focused game was Bloodborne, and I think a lot of bosses in Bloodborne are kind of lacking. Because I think they upgraded the combat system significantly, and then not everybody fell in line, like Bloodstar Beast and Cleric Beast and a lot of people like that. Kind of lackluster boss fights in my opinion, and there's a lot of those in Bloodborne. But, you know, that's technically after DS2. Whatever. I think DS3 is kind of a less inspired game. Like, it just rehashes so many design elements from previous games, and it's very linear. I think it was a very safe approach. And in them constraining, like, the scope and design of that game and level and stuff like that, I think they were able to focus on, like, bosses and combat and stuff a little bit more. And I honestly believe they would not have gone that route if Dark Souls 2 was received better. Oh, cool. I wasn't really looking for that, but there it is. How do I get on this? Oh, fuck off. Ugh. From a creative critique, that makes sense, but it was the most successful game for a reason, Dark Souls 3. People, I guess, like the linearity or the more polished experience of DS3. So I'm pretty sure I literally just told you some of my thoughts on DS3. I don't hate DS3. I just like to seem more passionate about it than I am. I'm just really bugged by... It's not like there's a character who's a blacksmith who's cozy. It's not like there's a character who's a knight who's just like a really bro knight for you to think of your comrade as, or anything of that nature. It's literally just the blacksmith from a previous game is in that game. The knight from a previous game is in that game. They did the In Orlando rehash, which was kind of interesting, but ultimately, I mean, that wasn't really an offensive thing to have, like In Orlando, but it just felt like they were going back to... It felt kind of fan servicey. It didn't feel like they were genuinely making like cool choices, in my opinion. But I think a large part of that was because they really just wanted to appeal to players again and say, hey, sorry about DS2. Like, have this awesome game. But yeah, what did you... So the linearity. So at the time, when I first played DS3, I was like the entire first playthrough, I was waiting for it to open up more. And then when I completed the game, I was like, oh, okay, let's go back and see what I missed. And I missed, I don't know what it's called. Not Ash Lake, but the Fire Lake. I didn't see the worm. I didn't fight the demon boss on my first playthrough. Stuff like that. And I think I missed the dragon area. But I knew that the dragon area existed, I just didn't really know how to get to it. And then I looked it up and I accessed the lake and I accessed the dragon area and then that was it. Excuse me, like there weren't too many like secret areas, which is fine. It's just at the time, not knowing that that was the case, that was kind of disappointing. But like Lies of P comes out and I when that game came out, I was really happy it was as linear and straightforward as it was. And so as time has gone on, I appreciate Dark Souls 3's linearity more. I still think they're like pretty levels and stuff like that, so that's really cool. But definitely when the game came out, I did not appreciate the linearity as much as I do today. But like Demon Souls, I mean, it's not really an open game in my opinion. I mean, in some regard it is. I wish every game was like DS1, but I know how difficult it is to do. Yeah. I truly think if they put Bloodborne, if they do a good effort port and put Bloodborne on PC, 60 FPS minimum, like I would like them to just do a decent port and we don't have to fuck with any frame locks. But if they put Bloodborne on PC and it's 60 FPS, I think that might be my favorite game. I think the level design is so good throughout all of Bloodborne. And like, I generally like... Oh! Oh no! I ran out of stamina. Yeah, actually, I guess I just assumed that you were saying, like, maybe elements of DS1 as terms of, like, pacing and level design, but I'm curious, why do you, when you say you wish every game was like DS1, what do you mean? Like, what about DS1 do you wish other games had? Lies of P did it well, or because it's linear? Because it's linear but loops back on itself, you get some of the cool, oh my god, how did I get back to the hub experiences? Yeah. To me, I'm kind of really pessimistic because, I I guess the age-old thing is you're exploring Undead Parish, and then you take the elevator and it's Firelink Shrine, and your mind is blown, which did happen to me. But, and it happened in other ways in Dark Souls 1, but it really, that magic has never happened again for me, in another Souls game, I don't think. I've never had that moment, even in Lies of P. Like, when games do that, okay, after the first Brotherhood fight, when you get back to the hotel, that was kind of like oh, but it's still, for me, it wasn't as powerful as, like, Firelink Shrine, but yeah, that was a good moment. But in terms of, like, FromSoft, I've never had that moment again, where something loops back in on itself and there's like a meaningful shortcut, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I wasn't expecting that. But the map level layout, yeah. I think it's really interesting for me because I forget what the opinion was, but I know it's like the popular opinion to shit on like the last third of Dark Souls, and I really appreciate the levels in that point of the game. I like Duke's Archives, I like Tomb of the Giants, stuff like that, but I do feel a little bit let down in those areas because they just seem a lot shorter and like more rushed, which I think is how it worked out. But definitely the first first half to 2/3 of the game I think is really, really, really strong. And to me, in Bloodborne, the only level that I'm thinking of that's kind of lacking is Bergenworth, because it's just so tiny. But I really don't think Bloodborne has like any really glaringly bad level design and world layouts and stuff. Void Souls came out yesterday, and I would say the level layout does some of some cool shortcut moments. I'm really that's like the Geometry Rush looking thing, right? Or you're playing as polygons. I think I'll play that one day, but I will admit it's the first time in a long time where I've just been put off by like this style of a game, which doesn't really happen for me much. I usually am not. Like, I love the aesthetic and style of games, but if something's that unique, I'm usually like, oh, that's cool. Like, even if I think it's somewhat weird for me, I'm like, ooh, I still want to try that. But for Void Souls, I'm like, do I want to try that? Yeah, I was the opposite. I love high contrast stuff like that. Yeah. For me, it's just like, it's too simplistic. I can't think of another game, but there's like, obviously there's a lot of games that have been, like indie games that have been demaking stuff, or like going down in quality in terms of things. But for me, like, if the gameplay's great, then yeah, I'll definitely like be excited to check it out at some point. I never know how to get back on this stupid thing. But for me, it looked like a lot of programmer art, if you know what I mean. And I was just like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm interested in that right now. I don't know if I should get into DS1 after this, but I've been told like me playing Souls games is kind of cozy to watch, so I might do more Souls stuff as opposed to like retro games at the moment. I don't know, but I thought it might be interesting to play Dark Souls 1 on PS3, but the unpatched version, because it's a pretty different experience to what Dark Souls 1 is today. The only problem being it wouldn't have the DLC content, which is very unfortunate. You get it. That'd be cool, yeah. It's not like, I don't know what I just said. I hope I didn't say vastly different. It's just a bit different, but it's not like a gigantic change in experience. DS1 DLC is the best boss in the game. Yeah. I think I feel like that's kind of where they, to me, that's where they kind of cemented the direction they were gonna go. Was when they did that DLC, and Artorias and Calamite and Manus all have like more HP than any other boss in the game, and they have the most moves, and they're the most active bosses. It does feel very Elden Ring. I'm back, but I have meeting. Ooh, welcome back. Ugh. That's okay though. I hope your errands went well. You had a good time. Back, but not back. Are you taking the piss out of Scholzy right now with Jazz? You got the car back. Poggers. Cat poggers. Okay. Let's see if we can range these fucks. I think this is gonna alert the dude. It didn't! Okay, I think that's enough of a buff that I can just go chase that dude and not worry about dying. I did not know what direction he was. What a fucking loser. Oh, that's disappointing. I'm sitting very oddly right now. Oh, me and Dad just had a little fallout. But we both apologized, and he sent me a text saying he loves me. So, maybe it's not a fallout, but I'd like to hear about that later. If you'd like to tell me. I mean, I don't know how to respond to that. I'm happy that it's me. It seems like it ended on a good note. So, that's good to hear. Was it what you were expecting? Like, that's the circumstance? What a bitch. Yeah, basically, haha. But a bit worse, too. Oof. Would definitely like to hear about it. I don't know how much longer I'll stream. Is this an elevator? I don't know what I've done today. I think I've done 2 levels. So, we'll see how much more I'll do. After this, I have... Maybe I'll do the 2 bosses in here and end. Maybe I'll see how I feel. That dude just fell. It's kind of cringe. Meeting time. Be back soon if you're still alive. Bye, Shoals. Good luck in the meeting. 2.5 hours I've been streaming. It doesn't feel like that. Time flies. For no particular reason. Did you say you've never played Demon's Souls with Jazz? The dude is fouling. The dude is fouling. You have not. Gross, dude. Ew. So in that cutscene, there were 8 of those fucks. Let's see how many we encounter. I think I can go up. Nope, never mind, I lied. Cool cinematic, modern from could never. One of the things I was saying was, it feels like From games are really lacking just random cutscenes, like you pull a lever and there's a cutscene to show a door opening. Excuse me. I really do think there's a lot of like design reasons for that. Like why those would exist in the first place, like to mask a change in the environment or something. Like loading assets, stuff of that nature. But it just feels like interesting to have those cutscenes break up gameplay, in my opinion. I don't know how much effort it would be to have that, but in Elden Ring I can only think of one cutscene, which is the Volcano Manor Bridge. They do still put in at least one, like the Water District. Okay, yeah, the DLC has the Water District, that's right. But even in DS1, I think they were pretty lacking, if I remember correctly. At least compared to Demon's Souls. Like, Demon's Souls has probably at least one cutscene per area, I feel like. And then most of those areas have, Can I go down now? I don't think I was blocked from anything. Oh, it's just loot, so I'm gonna go down first and see if there's more loot. But, I don't know what it's saying. Yeah, anyway. But it's interesting. Now I'm thinking about this. Yeah, I can't think of any like that for DS1. I really, really like DS1. I don't know. I've said this certainly since I've been playing Demon's Souls. But, I don't know if you're here for that with Jazz. I've said for the longest time, Dark Souls 1 was like my favorite game of all time. And that was probably... since Dark Souls 1 came out up until about like a couple years ago, I felt that way. And I still love it, but now I don't think I could list one game as my favorite of all time. And Dark Souls is kind of like fallen. I think FromSoft in general has decreased for me a little bit. But, so I really liked the change from Demon's Souls to Dark Souls. I think the biggest thing they lacked for me was, I just call it atmosphere. I think Dark Souls had a lot of atmosphere, but it didn't have like, it wasn't as potent as Demon's Souls in my opinion. I think that's because the world kind of, like the setting kind of changed too much. So you went, there was just like a lot of variety and quick changes in the environment, and I think maybe that's why the atmosphere is a bit less. But either way, I like Dark Souls 1 a lot. I like Demon's Souls a lot. And then DS2 and DS3, and to some degree DS1, I think they all lacked like just these elements of Demon's Souls, so I just pulled 2 levers or whatever I did and got this brain to fall, and there's a cutscene for whenever that happens. And then Bloodborne has the Tower of Mensis, and the big brain of Mensis falls down, which I think is a pretty big callback to Demon's Souls. But even then, like, I don't even, like, you don't even get a view of the fucking brain. You can look at the brain, but there's not a moment where there's like a pretty, like, there's not a set piece where you're just staring at the brain. I think you never get like a really good look at it. I don't think you can look at it, to be honest. Maybe I'm wrong and you can see it on the bridge, like when you're up on the bridge by it, but even then, like, you start this level and you can see that fucking heart or whatever I just dropped. And then you go around and you know, maybe you don't know that you're trying to reduce that, but you go into this level, you can see this heart, you can only go to this tower, where if you explore enough, you realize, like, paths are cut off by this fleshy shit, and then the only path you can go is a cutscene that goes back to the heart, and then the heart breaks a little bit, and then you continue on, and you go to the other cutscene, and then the heart dies, and then you realize, like, the rest of the levels open up to you at that point. I think that's so cool, and a lot of stuff like that is missing, I feel like, from Modern. Like, it doesn't, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, there's this factor that ties levels together more in Demon Souls, and maybe that's because they're usually, like, pretty isolated experiences, and there isn't a lot of seamless connection to all these other levels between them, and that's a really cool element. But I don't know. There's just something special about Demon Souls that I feel like has been lost. Obviously, it's a clunky-ass game, and gameplay has improved a lot since Demon Souls, but... Okay. Old Spice. Let's go ahead and heal. I think we're done with the Thief Ring. I don't know if I killed that lizard when I died. I don't think I did. I think I gave up on him. But even if I did kill him, which I don't think I did, I potentially lost 1 to 2 lizards on this level, which makes me saddies. I think there's an item back here. There is. Is it good? Sure. Alright. I don't even remember the world oh. Were you here for any of the world tendency talk with Jazz? Have you seen Demon Souls? What, Jazz? Do you know anything about this game? Boss time? Potentially. Not really here and there. So world tendency is a thing that confuses everybody. And when nobody was here, I was basically, there was one level where I had a world tendency event and I wanted to show it off, but it didn't even work how I thought it should work, so that was fun. But, yeah, basically, this is a system where the game gets harder. Yes, it just changes the world. So if you die as a human, your tendency goes down, but not if you're in soul form like I am with reduced health. And if you kill a boss, world tendency gets +1. So a world is considered pure white tendency when you're at +3. So you kill 3 bosses and you're maxed out. But on Stonefang Tunnel, you can see that's bright as fuck. I had +2 tendency. I should have had +2 tendency, but I had +3, I guess. It's maxed. And I don't know why that was. But in this level, I don't even remember what tendency does. I know it, like, it gets rid of something in the first level that gives me access to loot, but other than that, I don't know what happens here. But I hate this boss. This is... I think a lot of bosses in this game are kind of dreaded, but they're generally just like whatever. This boss is, a lot of people dislike this boss. Rightfully so, in my opinion. Oh boy. He doesn't stagger. What is that? No boy. Okay, so he's gone away. He's coming back. Stop this charging, dude. One more. Greet it. Okay. Now we're fine. Or whatever. We can go whatever what pace we need to. So this is the original gargoyles. There's 2 fucking man-eaters. I think you get like... Okay. I think you get halfway through the first boss's health bar and then the second one spawns. Dude, you're being a bitch. I hate locking on. Let's try and fight him up here. Yeah, you see why they hate it. It's just... This is how the game is. Most weapons just feel like shit, and certainly most bosses just feel clunky. It really feels like hitboxes and dodge timings are wonky. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a clunky experience. I think it's charming in a lot of areas, but it's interesting how none of these bosses are particularly intimidating. It's just, to me, the intimidation comes from the fact that I don't know if I can beat this boss because I don't know if the controls will work in my favor on this attempt. Oh, what is that? What is that? I don't know if they can, like, res or summon or shit. Oh, I think he just got powered. Like, buffed. I want you to stop being buffed. Yay! It actually worked! I didn't know if that's how it worked or not. Okay, depending on what you do, I survive. Easy, baby goo. First try. First try. You revived. Let's go. Thanks. Oh, there's an item. Full moon grass. Bog. So that's cool. The demon was destroyed. Oh yeah, and that's something that'll come. Mixed demon souls. So, hopefully I don't die here. Oh, should I? I was thinking I should just continue past bosses and do the archdemons of every area after I fight the second boss. Maybe I will, but I'm at least gonna go back to the Nexus. Just because I'm a human. Passive voice is a choice? Is a choice. The demon was destroyed. Yeah, that's funny. And Demon Souls 1, I don't know if it was contentious. It was more just like a meme. But at the start, on release, you kill the boss. And the text was, "You defeated." Which is obviously, like, nonsensical. But it was hilarious. And then at some point, they changed it to, like, "Victory achieved," or whatever the hell it is now. And people were like, "No!" Me included, I was one of the people. Oh my god, I got 15 souls. Do I even use them? They give like 50 a pop. I think we'll stop. Well, I'll like continue streaming a bit, but I think I'll stop with the souls. Deposit. Yeah, I don't even know what the Man-Eater's soul gives. Maybe like a spell, probably. Oh yeah, I also got a... Well, let's read this. Rune sword, an exquisitely crafted golden sword. Its physical attack power is negligible, but it is enhanced with powerful spells and protects its wielder from magic. It is a legendary hero's weapon that forms a matching set with a rune shield. And an EP rapier. He's a sleepy rapier. He's a go beb. EP rapier. Ceremonial rapier with intricate golden designs. It is a weapon favored by those of a mass society who meet in secret to discuss the harnessing of souls. It is imbued with a strong magical flame, which is one reason why these vicious people are so feared. So, there's an NPC that we freed, and he might have already done a boo-boo. Let me just check. So you find him in a cage that's really high up, and you can let him out of the cage. And normally what people do is they let him out of the cage, and then they kill him. Like kick him off the cliff, or the side. Okay, I'm fairly certain this is nobody. But this soul is here. Because, is that him? Where is he?
I am indebted to you for your help in Latria. Without it, I would not have made it back to the Nexus. Now I can go on with my work. And for that, I must thank you.
So, he only came back because I beat a boss. Why is he hiding here? Man-eater souls can be used to create a weapon only. Interesting. Hello, Aganesh. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Maybe I should look it up. I'm not gonna, like, use another boss weapon. I'm gonna try and stick with the meat cleaver, but... it's so inconsistent in this game. So, freed him in that last level I was just in, and it's because I killed the boss that he came here. Otherwise, he would have just sat in that place. I think I'm gonna kill him now, as opposed to doing his quest line. But, yeah, I think that corpse is because he showed up, but it's not the corpse of another NPC, which is nice. But every time I beat a boss, he'll kill, like, an NPC. And... yeah, I don't want my NPCs to die. So I'm gonna kill him here for, like, no problems at all. But I think he might be difficult for me.
Well, what have we here? Do you wish to die so soon? Why you?
I fucking lied. This weapon's kind of a beast.
Was right about you.
And I also believe you have to do a certain amount of his killing to see another NPC, which I literally have never seen because I've never done it. And I'm not going to do it this playthrough either. Maybe in the future. That's something I'll do on stream. But certainly not right now. I don't want me NPCs to die. I like them alive. It's cozy when people are in the Nexus. I'm running out of things to drink. Alright. So, luckily, from killing Yurt, we got his armor. Which is really light, like the defense to weight ratio of this is insane. Whiskey next. Chasing your water with White Claw. It's an energy drink. Not a White Claw. That's pretty funny. Oh my god, it just snorted. Well, this is the last stream I'll ever do. But, yeah. Not quite. Oh, shit. Gloom armor. Black iron armor worn by Yurt, the Silent Chief. Portion of the complete armor set, which has an extremely high level of adhesion. The black iron robs the wearer of his or her body heat, causing him to shiver and breathe out cold air. Ooh. Its heaviness slightly impedes stamina regeneration. I wonder if that's like a thing or if it's just saying it's heavy. Totally fine if it's just heavy, but if it actually is like got stamina reduction, that would suck. Dude. This controller. I'm surprised I've gotten this far through the game. Controller just doing whatever the fuck it wants. Where are my souls? I think I'm pretty much done in the Nexus. Maybe I'll level up a little bit. I'm thinking maybe I'll like pump points into dexterity preemptively. Where's the lady? Where's the lady? Seriously, like where the fuck is she though? She can't be like, oh, this is also cool. There is a tutorial with like all the messages, but there's also this area. Upon a successful parry, you have the chance to riposte. So it's just got a bunch of tips. Which maybe is lazy, but it's kind of neat. Have you seen the Bloodborne emulator, by the way? I have not even watched like tons of content on it, but I know they exist, and I know there's been a lot of developments recently towards Bloodborne emulation. If you're talking about Mephistopheles, you need having Yurt being killed and pure black tendency character. Yeah, never done it. I think my brother, because he tried to go through all achievements one time, or trophies, he's definitely seen Mephistopheles, but I've never gone through pure black tendency. So you're saying if I get... Oh, is that her? What the fuck? If I get pure black character tendency right now, I can come back and she'll be here?
Thou seekest soul power, dost thou not? Then
yes, I do. Let's do Dex. 1, 2? Damn. It's okay. I just hate killing characters. Hi, Shoals. Why are you sad waving? So happy that you're back, isn't it? Do you have anything else to say? No, you don't. Let's go do the final boss, I suppose. Hope your meeting went okay. We just first tried literally the most difficult enemy in the game. I don't know what's the most difficult enemy in the game, but there's probably like 3 bosses in the game which are normally like the difficult ones for people. And I just first tried one of them, but the other day I first tried Flame Lurker. I'm awesome. Let's go to the Man-Eater. Archstone of the Demon Man-Eater. Masses of flesh litter these hanging prisons. Latria's current master, an old man who is no longer human, has been creating his own demons. Men. Yes, but without online, you have to kill some characters. Oh, I didn't even consider your tendency changes from, like, invasions. Man, I should have done this back in the day then. What the frick? But, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll do that on this playthrough. Maybe. Do you know, Aganesh, if I can... There's a cutscene here? It's me. He lost his dress. Bro wanted the last thing he did in his life to be a command. Classic. And servers were on, you could be real players. Yeah, that's the... I don't remember what bosses and... Okay, I'm literally pressing R2 and it's so broken, it's just not doing anything right now. This is embarrassing. What is wrong with this button? Maybe I do need like new PS3 controllers or something. I don't know why everything's breaking. Guess you gotta keep using it. I know Half-Light works similar to this in Dark Souls 3 DLC. And what controller were you saying about getting? So I was saying, I don't know what controller I'll get. Probably, literally, I would want to only consider like a current legit Xbox, but I'm not, because apparently there's just problems with all Xbox controllers right now. Or a PlayStation 5 controller. But I might just get a third-party paddles. But I was saying, like, I didn't know my PS3 controllers were bad. So I was only contemplating... Right there, I was just pressing R2 and he wasn't attacking because it's so broken. But, I was only gonna replace my PC controller, but now, like, this is really bad. Like, it's fine if R2 doesn't work, I suppose, for now, but I don't know why it's broken. All controllers, quality. So what you mean quality control right now is so bad? Even PlayStation 5? For me, if, like, PlayStation controllers are bad, I think they're bad in ways that are different. Oh! I think they're bad in ways that are different from Microsoft. And, I would prefer those faults to the linger, man. I prefer those faults to Xbox, Microsoft. I'm pressing R2. God, this is so awkward. One more. PS is def better than Xbox, yeah, but PS5 still have some issue. That's why they made Pro Controller a replaceable joystick that you can't get anywhere. This is... Let's see. Oh. I hold it up and now it works flawlessly. Two inputs? The problem is I have a second black PS3 controller and... Oh! Excuse me. It also has an issue with R2. So, no R2 in this fight. I'm gonna try it anyway because that would be really OP against a human enemy. Here's Old Monk. I never got into it, but this is the boss fight, like Agonish just said. If you were playing online, this would be a player. As opposed to an NPC or something. And they would just... I think the only thing that's different for them is that they get, whatever... I never noticed the sound effect. It's so, like, cute. They get that soul... whatever those are called, normally. the homing soul arrows. So yeah, that should be like a lot more difficult originally, but it's a cool little fight. Really, really underwhelming. Offline. That's an archdemon, apparently. Yellow Demon Soul. Blue PS5 controller, so pretty. I'm really gonna look and see if they have like retro looking stuff. Not specifically like PS5, even like third party stuff. But like my Nintendo 3DS, it's the design on it is like a no, not a Super Nintendo. It's like a normal Nintendo and NES. So it's like gray and stuff, and it looks neat. I love those sorts of throwbacks. And then obviously like the PS5 30th anniversary would have been cool. But I'm wondering if there's just like third party or maybe custom designs that look like gray PS1 stuff or something along those lines. Archstone of the Demon Old Monk. His revenge complete, the old man withered away, possessed by golden robes of insanity. Too weak to be a demon's vessel, his soul was eaten. Okay. I'll read this and, well, I'll just teleport. Had that with my Xbox controller. Cleaned the switch and also needed to add some shim. I think it's called in English to make sure the button would get pressed in properly. With time, the plastic gets damaged with presses. I use electric tape as shim. I don't know what shim would be in this context. I know what you're describing, but I didn't know there's like a specific name for whatever you're doing. Oh, I'm human. So this is fine. If I die here, that's totally fine. As long as I don't leave the level, I will have this pure white tendency. But this is my second demonstration of tendency today. And this time, hopefully it'll work according to how I think it should be. If you look at Latria, maybe you can't notice, maybe you can, but Tower of Latria and Stonefang Tunnel are both pure white tendency. So the other tablets have like a bit of a glow, but those two are like really bright. And I have pure white tendency because I killed all 3 bosses in this world and I didn't die in human form to lose any tendency. So I have a little area that's accessible now. When here is player instead of boss, it's basically a PvP fight. You fight against players always, but you have a homing soul sponge side. If you kill player as a boss, you get his... If you kill player as a boss... Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know the hat was an item in this game. Like an equipable item. Oh, it's not an equipable item. You're just saying... Right? I think you just like have it on during the fight, right? It's not like something you keep. I don't remember that. Ugh. Oh, and what's also funny, I think it's the entire level. I could be mistaken. It might just be the 3rd area, but if you put your summon sign down, normally that's like, you know, cooperative. But I'm fairly certain if you put your summon sign down at any point in this level, you're summoned as the old monk boss. Instead of like helping people, you have to be their boss. So that's fun. Anyway, I'm trying to go back down. I have to go all the way to the bottom, and then I have to go up the other stairs. So this is level 2. This is the level that I don't have keys for, and there's a guy in his cell down there who's like yelling and constipated. So, with pure white tendency, there's nothing I need this lizard for, but I can't let him live. R2! Oh, what? No. Whatever. What the fuck ever. What is R1 on this? Oh. That would have been just as fine to do. Okay. So, what's the deal with this level? I think it was just closed? Okay. How does this work? I think it's right there, actually. I don't remember. Fuck. Maybe it was on level 2. I have to go all the way back. I don't remember. So there's the dude. We don't have any keys for this level. Okay, yes, that's what it was. So normally right here there's like a bunch of rocks and rubble. And you can't access this point. And now we can. I guess I'll get the keys first. So this is because of our pure white tendency. All that means is kill the bosses without dying. And you get more loot. I hope there's a key here. I don't trust anybody anymore. Well, this is awkward. I have no idea where the key is, but there is something missing there. So, if you want to need a key from 3-2. Oh, is there something in 3-2 that's now unlocked? So this was just a waste of time. I don't know where it would be. Shard of Archstone. Oh, now there's a plank on top of a tower. Okay, now I remember. So, in 3-2, you drop the heart and you have to go up towers. And on the first tower you go to, you can walk upstairs beyond where you have to go to like continue the level. You can go above that. But there's a giant space. And earlier I said if this was Dark Souls 1 you had to jump, maybe you could jump across there. Okay, now I really can't die. Because I don't think I can go back to the first level without leaving this area. So if I die, everything will be ruined. It locates in 3-2 where you killed a bunch of players. Above them will be a path. Okay, I gotta focus. I really enjoy you talking through the logic of everything in education. I'm glad. I'm just saying shit. Well, I'm not just saying shit. But I am nervously, like, speaking. Anyway, you go up to the top of this tower and there's a big space. And there's nothing you can do. And, you can clearly see stairs that go to the top. And now, magically, because of our world tendencies, positive, there's now a plank there. And we can walk across the plank to get the key. And then go all the way back to free Ridial. And, get whatever else. Oh my god. Is in there. Maybe the next playthrough I do, I shouldn't care about Black Tendency, or I should try and get pure Black Tendency immediately. So then I can be human all the time and have footsteps. Can't wait to use all that knowledge for when I play Demon Souls or Sniff. LOL. I think I just got a headache. Motion blur. So you have to put out this fire, and then this is the way forward normally. But there's stairs that go up. And now there's a bridge across. How convenient. And it's just non-existent. When you're not a nice person, this board doesn't want to talk to you. But also, it's funny that there is also a rock in the first area that leaves with pure white tendency. Prison of Hope, second floor, west cell key 1. I don't know why they went through that effort. Like, I think I just got like souls. There wasn't even anything interesting in that cell that you can access, I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. I wasn't really paying attention, but whatevs. One last teleport. Do I have any more shards? Excuse me. He was worried sick about me. I do have one more shard.
Wait, where are you?
Gotta go, dude. Saws. Tower of the Tree. Now we can free Poop Dude. And I don't even know what he gives. Maybe he gives his weapon? Maybe he gives a... I feel like he's gonna give me like an upgrade stone or just something that's worthless to me. I also don't think I have the keys to the rest of his floor. Which is like, like, is that what he has? There's no way he has the cell keys for his entire floor, but not his own cell. That would be pretty silly. The thing is, I don't think that lady who's singing, I don't think she has any new dialogue. I could be wrong, but I don't think she gets, like, any new dialogue. And we just, like, killed everybody in this place. She doesn't give a fuck. One more? No. Are you here, dude? Yeah.
Help me.
Yay!
Oh, why, thank you. Thank you, kind soul. Please, take this fine piece of work. Besides, I have no use for it now. And thus begins my final, eternal rest.
Dull Rat's Ring. Oh my lord. So what the fuck, dude? Can I open these? Oh, okay. It says West Key, I guess. Oh, maybe there's a second, like, side, like an eastern side. Three-cornered hat. But that hat's for women, and I'm not allowed to wear it. Venerable Sage's hoods. I think that outfit's for men, which means I am allowed to wear it. Male only. Does it make me too heavy? Yes, it does. Oof. That boy. Why does that weigh so much? I think that's too fat too. I'm really not that far from a teleport, but I'm also lazy, so. Three and a half hours? Should I continue? The next, like the remaining areas I have are really long. I'll see how I feel. One more area. And I'll die. I really wish I could go look at Boletaria's shit, but I think I have to kill the final boss to get the tendency back up, unfortunately. Why are you clapping? Because I died? Where's the lady? Oh, she's down here.
Thou seeketh soul power, then
Ooh, I'm gonna touch the demon inside of her.
soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
We're gonna keep doing Dex.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel.
Maybe. I really need the Saint. I should go do... Oh, I am on the Shrine of Storms. I don't think I should hold on to my souls, though.
Then soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the Lord. Art thou done?
I am done. Thank you.
I was...
Rune Sword, Flame Bird, Spot Rapier, and EP Rapier. Rune Shield. Oh, I picked up Gold Mask. Gold Mask inlaid with a delicate design. Even among the mass society that seeks to harness the power of shoals, only those of a particularly high rank may wear it. And then three-cornered hat. A stiff, dirty three-cornered hat. The traditionally depicted witch's hat actually seems to have been worn by the genuine article. A witch! Oh, I got a Ring of Avarice. Cool, cool, cool.
We are in...
I mean, might as well have that. I think a thief's ring would really benefit me in this next area, but I'm far too cool for that. So, Shrine of Storms. Adjudicator Archstone. Archstone of the Demon Adjudicator. The dead, given seals of the hero by the Adjudicator, are taken to the Shadowman Shrine to be purified and mourned in the storm. Shim is an American word too, by the way. Oh yeah, you said something, didn't you? IDK might just be the name we give that in Quebec French. Yeah, I don't know. Well, Joss knows what it is. But I'm thinking, like, I didn't know there was a specific word for what you were doing there. Which is kind of concerning. Sorry. What is a shim then? If you know so much. I think they're all gonna shoot at me now. Yep. Why would you put 2 freaking loot? Oh. Because you don't get it here. That's right. There are hidden walls in this area. Just like the first one. Thin piece of material used to create space between 2 other components. Interesting. It's Blige.
We meet again. You look terrible. Cheer up.
Rude.
Life is an adventure.
Okay. Now he sells kunai. I don't know if he sells anything else that's new. Maybe some of these arrows. Yeah, these 2 arrows at least.
There's somebody I ought to warn you about. A fellow who lacks common decency. They call him Patches the Hyena. And he's the one that laid that trap for me. He's the kind of person who'd stab his mother in the back. If you happen to spot him, you'll be doing us all a favor by putting him out of his misery.
Okay.
Have you been to the altar where sorcerers summon shadows? Well, I think someone may be trapped in the lower cavity. I heard them praying for dear life. Pity the poor fool. He probably fell for one of Patch's old tricks. Pity the poor fool.
Okay, so he's done.
But a bit of indulgence.
So the 2 balds are going against each other. That's saddies. Another cutscene. I think he's holding his scythe backwards. This is one of my least favorite levels this entire game. Kunai. I like my baggy ass pants, man. Holy shit. What we're gonna do is drop down here. Hopefully fuck this guy up. Okay, or push him. And when he dies, everybody he summoned dies. That's Pog. Okay. I think there's maybe some items upstairs. We're definitely gonna go down there in a moment. Shard of Dark Moonstone. There's also a hidden wall around here somewhere, but I don't know where. I don't know if rolling triggers walls in this game. This is when it was. Okay, here we go. It's a bit shimmery. What is that? A lizard? No. Oh, it's a trap. LOL! Moving on. Okay. This is the guy who you farm for pure blade stone. He's also better than me. Okay, we'll try again. I actually don't know if I'll even complete this this level. I'm really hungry, I'm really tired. I'll see how I feel after a little bit more. Not looking likely, though. Let's go kill the Grim Reaper. I honestly might just do an NPC thing and then leave, but I have to investigate. Is this... Wow, that got hidden again. Interesting. Where is my stuff? This time I'm gonna run outside. He has so much health. I missed... Oh, fuck these stingrays. I missed the shim conversation, but I was right. Well done, Seb. Stick to your guns, dude. So here's the loot that I couldn't access earlier. I think this is the white bow. Oh, shit. Whatever. What the fuck ever, dude. Stop shooting stuff at me, please. White bow and white arrows. So, stop. Please, please stop. I think this just has, like, the biggest range in the game. Range 75, range 60, that's a pretty big thing. 24 decks, so still quite a ways to go. How do you rate Demon Souls in all the Souls games? I mean, overall rating, I don't know. I'd probably... I don't know. I haven't really, like, tried to put them all in, like... order before. If we're not including Sekiro, I think Bloodborne and DS1 are at the top. It's patches. And then I think I appreciate Dark Souls 2 more than Dark Souls 3, and I appreciate Demon Souls more than Dark Souls 2. So maybe like Bloodborne, Dark Souls 1, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. But in terms of like gameplay, this is really rough. Really rough. This probably might be like the least enjoyable to play in terms of gameplay. So I'm just going to see what Patches is up to, and I think I'll call it there.
Oh, hello again. Hey, Hey, don't turn a cold shoulder. I didn't mean to do you wrong. Really. Come on.
Oh yeah, and I
now.
guess Elden Ring
We've got
exists.
better
I don't know
things
where I
to
put
fret
Elden Ring.
about. That pit there is filled with treasure. But, I can't get to it myself. Go on, have a look. It's more riches than I've ever dreamed of.
Sure, buddy. There's literally no treasure.
Don't hold it against me, eh? Take your time, starving to death. Then I'll sell every last trinket off your corpse.
Oh no! So there's a dude. This rock. It's another silly thing, but this is a world tendency thing. When you have pure white tendency, this item is not on the top of that rock, and it's off of it for whatever reason. Or like the rock is in the ground or something. You can get that item if you have pure white tendency.
Heavens! Did you fall for that little devil's trap? Well, I did the same. He fooled me, and now I am stuck here. The reverberations seem to suggest that we are connected to the outside. But dark, fearsome souls stand between us and freedom. But have no fear. God will cleanse us of evil. Pray with me. Umbasa. Heavens. Well, but have...
This is the one thing I don't like in terms of like religion stuff. Like he's here and in his eyes, he's just sat still and he's like, God will take care of this. God will sort this out for me. And I'm gonna go kill this fucking soul. And then he's gonna be like, oh, it's because of God that you did that. It's like, no. Because I got up and fucking did something. There we go. God fixes everything, what do I mean? Chunk of dark moonstone times 3, and stone of ephemeral. Let me open this door just in case. I think I could just kill the dude and go talk to him, but just in case. I have a lot of souls.
Oh.
A lot of shoals.
Did you cleanse the world of another dark soul today?
I did.
God has chosen you, and for that we are thankful. Umbasa.
Umbasa. Is that it?
God, Umbasa.
You're not gonna tell me you're like going home or something? I'm gonna go see Patches, and then I'm going to go to the Nexus, and then I will call it there.
You. Hey, look, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean what I said. I mean, a man's got to make a living, right? Here, look. I can make up for it. There aren't many humans like us. We need to stick together. I know. Here, take this as a token of my friendship.
He has the same shield as me.
You've seen one of these before, surely.
I don't think the lighting fucks it up, but it's always interesting that even though the NPCs have the same items, it's like worse resolution. So if you can tell, his shield's kind of really blurry compared to mine. Because I'm the main character, bitch.
Come on, let's be friends. What do you say? No need to drag each other down.
Oh, I guess there's no, like, option in this.
No need to...
Yeah, sure, dude. You kicked me in a hole and we're still friends. Sure. So, yeah. I'm gonna walk back to the Nexus because I used all my teleports. I don't know how to leave. I'm scared. I hope this is the right side, because one of them doesn't connect. Yes, it is. Oh! Spooky. So I don't think that saint even told us who he was. Bitch. Just saved his life. Won't even introduce himself. So, what the hell? Come on. Back home. Oops. Back home. Back home. Oh boy. I really like the sword on the archstones. Hello. Okay. Let's go hither. And there's a dude, he's... Oh. The other dude leaves? Oh, I lied. So I brought Yurt back. I think he killed the fucker that was sitting here. I would have preferred he killed this guy instead.
You have rescued the Honorable One. I express my deepest gratitude. You have relieved me of a great onus.
A great what?
Oh, thank God. Umbessa.
Umbessa. Anything else?
With Lord Urbane back, the magicians will have to watch themselves. Thanks to his holy miracles, you brave battlers of demons will no longer be solely dependent on dark magic. Isn't it wonderful? Surely the demon slayers have awaited such an opportunity.
Sure, sure.
Thanks to you, I was able to seek refuge in this nexus. Now I stay here and pray, along with my disciples, for the heroes facing the demons. If you wish for benevolent protection in your fight against the demons, then bring me demon souls. I will cleanse them and perform a miracle with their power.
No! I needed him. Now he's just gonna be pissed at me. God damn it. Oh. They're all pissed at me. Man. I hate this game. This is... Okay. No more lock on. So, that's Saint Urbane. I don't know any of his story. I don't think he's really connected to anything. I don't know if you can give him a soul. Like... You can give somebody a soul. I think the last boss soul. I don't know if he's one of the options or not. There's not a way to rid yourself of that, unfortunately. So I think the other dude's gonna be angry too. That's super unfortunate. I don't know that I would give the soul to Sage Freak anyway if he's the dude, but you can give, like, a soul at the end of the game to two people, and I think it's him and the main in black and not the saint. But Saint Urbane, you can exchange miracles to... I mean, you can exchange boss souls for miracles. And one of those is the dragon god's soul. You can exchange for Wrath of the Gods, which is the ability he was using against me, which is just a very big AoE. And, there's this specific chamber in Stonefang Mines that has like a ton of crystal lizards, and I don't know a single way to kill all of them consistently except with God's Wrath or Wrath of Gods. So I don't think I'll continue this game after I complete this playthrough. Like, I won't use this character again, unfortunately, because there's just so much wrong with it. But yeah, I guess I'm not really gonna farm in that chamber. There's nothing I really need from there, but it's just unfortunate. But yeah, and then the other thing was that lady. I think if I kill the last boss in the Valley of Defilement, she gives you a pure faint stone. That's the gem that she was talking about that her grandpa or uncle or somebody has that she got. And then she'll give it to you at the end of her quest line. But she just got pissed and she didn't drop it, so I guess that's gone. Wasn't really gonna use miracles, but I really wanted that Wrath of Gods, but that's cool. It's just, guess we'll skip that now. And yeah, next time we'll do other stuff, but I think I'm gonna call it there. Let's adjust some things. Ending. But thanks everybody who came by today. Everybody who stayed, everybody who left, everybody who came back. Thanks for coming in, Shoal, Seb, Wajas, if you're still here. Thanks for coming in, Asco. Aganesh, you're probably long gone as well. But, I don't think I'll stream before Monday again. Today was nice. I didn't stream yesterday, so did a little bit of a stream today. I did really want to play this game, but, after... I was excited to use the meat cleaver, and after testing it out today, I'm less excited to use it. So we'll see how I feel in the future. It's not super fantastic, fun weapon that I thought it would be, but that's okay. We might beat the game next time. There's just 2 more archdemons or 3 more archdemons, and that's pretty much it, so... We'll see how that goes whenever that next stream is. Thanks again, guys. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.